Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. We've got a tremendous matchup for you tonight. Tailgating has been going on since the early morning, and this place is locked and loaded. So we'll see a squad out of the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Beavers will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Oh, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver. How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Running it back, it's Wells. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the Oregon State Beavers offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And the Beavers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Takes it inside the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
He's swarmed by the defense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped short. The lead is still 6. Remember that decision. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 35, set to kick off.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The Gators will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to send the punt away. With the return, it's Wells. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Beavers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he scores. Touchdown, Beavers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. To the air. It's McCoy. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Oregon State 12, Florida 0.
Return begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pressure is coming. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
4th down coming up.
The Gators will send the punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. Bringing you back, it's Wells. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Scanning the field, it's McCoy. He's moving out of the pocket, trying to create here on the move, and he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered, you make the right call, and all of a sudden this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. but they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
He's got it for a big gain. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He stays alive. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Trying to get the throw off.
Hey, it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Field goal tried, no good. And that will keep the deficit at 20.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, what a move. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Nice gain. Moves the ball to the 47. Another 1st down. To throw, it's McCoy. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Beavers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. There's this. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. And they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
0.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Catch made on the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
On the return, it's Wells.
The returner brings it out to the 38, and the Oregon State offense will take over.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble to his left. He's on the run. Launches deep. He grabs it inside the 20. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. And the Beavers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Beavers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The offense needs 10 yards on this fourth down to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's McCoy. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half.
Set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Griffin. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Oregon State offense will take over.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon State.
First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move, looking deep. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's McCoy. And now another deep ball here. Touchdown, Oregon State. And the beatdown continues. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points.
And makes the score. Oregon State 38, Florida 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
35. Set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The ball is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To throw, it's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Running it back, it's Wells. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Beavers trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. Got a lane. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Beavers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's McCoy. Looking to scramble. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll run it with the draw play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Let's go.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gators will line up to boot it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. With the return, it's Wells. When he's got some space here. Still going. It's a foot race. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold it.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So backed up to their 5-yard line and 2nd and long. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And that's a solid gain if the defense able to bring him down. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense is coming after. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
The return is tackled down at the 29. And the Oregon State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Beavers. And this one is getting ugly.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
On for the extra point.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. Out past the 30. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. The Gators offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd down.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Coming up, 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Wells. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Oregon State offense will take over.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Finding some room at the 25. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Well, they're finally able to catch him, but a huge chunk play with the running game here.
Boy, this guy is the complete package. All he needs is a crease, and once he sees it, boy, he is gone. They're very lucky they were able to bring him down on that carry.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A change of direction.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Beavers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's McCoy. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Beavers will line up here on 1st down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Oregon State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Florida 3.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
Florida Gators will take over.
Florida offense is back out on the field now. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Escapes the sack. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They are down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Beavers. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT off the left upright. It's ugly, but it counts. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages. A demolition, an evisceration. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin.
Oh, looks like he stepped beyond the end line. The referee spots it. It's going to be a safety. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. The Gators offense retakes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far.
Let's go.
So they were backed up against their own end zone, now knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset or planned it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
62.
Bringing it out. It's Wells. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Oregon State offense will take over.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Trying to extend the play. He slings this one deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon State. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Look at this. They fake the PAT and try to throw for it. And this is caught. How about that? The fake works, and they add 2 points.
Oregon State 70, Florida 10.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First down here for this offense.
Single. 180.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. From their own 8-yard line now. It's second and long. Looking downfield. It's leg way. He's running out of time. That's a safety for the defense.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Oregon State offense will take over.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.